Welcome back to another video. Today we're visiting
Baker Mansion.
Today we're going to see if there's any paranormal activity. So let's go.
For years and years, and then when they tore it down, all the iron pots and kettles were just pushed back in. So those are original from the Baker estate, like 1947. Or 1847, I'm sorry. Actually, this kettle here that's hanging on the end is actually from the William Holiday of Hollidaysburg. That was there, so that's 17. The baking room, this is a dough table. Would stoke the fire under here. And then when they cook a pie, they take it out and they put it in this area here. And then it could be this bottom cabinet. We have the lower basement, and this is basically, oh good, we got new signs. Perhaps the staff would be sitting here, the family didn't come down here. And this is called a settling table. So when all the dishes were off here, they'd use this for prep meals too, but when this was done, this table top flips up, and there's a bench under there, and they could pull it to the fire so that if they have the bench up, the tabletop up, it would keep all the nice warm heat coming in. Now, on the first floor, they take this up to the top, to the first floor.
It's like an elevator, but handmade.
Yeah, so they didn't have to carry heavy trays up the stairs, but they did have to carry heavy buckets of water up to the second floor for the bath time, because they didn't have indoor plumbing then. Another way to call up to the dining room would be these calling tubes. So this goes to the dining room, and then there are two others that go up to the first and second floor. So they say, dinner's ready. Shall we send it up? Or whatever.
You want to say?
Yeah, yep. And usually their breakfast was just a light breakfast, like they have toast and oranges and maybe banana, and this is a butter mold or cheese. So that was kind of meal time. And then what's this? It's an ice box. Early ice box. So Elias Baker really liked the latest and greatest of stuff. So this, they would take big blocks of ice and put it in here. It would melt and it would go down. Whoops. It would go down to here, and it would keep. This is all lined with tin. It would keep this all cold, so they could put their butter and milk in there, or perishables in there.
Interesting.
And this sign on here was also, if you needed all these 2,500, 50, 75, if you needed more ice, so there was a service that came around, the Iceman, and he would come around, you would put this in the window, and if you had 25 up, he knew to bring you 25 pounds of ice, or 100 pounds of ice. You just turn it to however much you needed. Kind of cool. This is an old ice pick. They would pick up the ice like this and drop it in. So, and then of course we have the crank telephone. You seen these before?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you take this off.
I wonder how they work though. Like you have to keep cranking them or
Anyway, you
something?
take it off and hello. Yeah, you have to crank it if you wanted to call someone, call the operator. Here are the two other speaking tubes. Pretty cool. Okay, well let's go faster. We have a guest book because it's a wedding, so you can sign in here if you wouldn't mind. That's Elizabeth Bell's wedding gown. Her father was Edward Bell, who was the founders of Bellwood. You're familiar with Bellwood. And this is the supposed haunted wedding.
That's the one.
This is the haunted one, 1831. Yep. It's silk and lace. And we've had her in different places, different areas of the mansion. Supposedly there was, don't quote me on this, but there was, let me just do a disclaimer here. I'm the bride of Gosset. This is my realm. I don't do the other floors on the house. It was a kind of a rivalry between Elizabeth Bell and Anna Baker. Anna Baker never married. Actually, she married before Anna was born. So I don't know where that rivalry came in. But we also have Bell descendant memorabilia here. So supposedly that this was kind of the haunted because it was, they were at odds with each other. She was in a case, full-size display case up on the second floor. Actually, it's in the sewing room upstairs. We have a different mannequin in there now. It's a housekeeper. But people said they saw her sort of flooded inside the house. She hasn't talked to me. She hasn't moved. I don't know. None of my girls say hi to my girls when I get here. But anyway, she's lovely. She's our oldest gown. This is Elizabeth's original parasol and her shoes. 1890, we have this coming dress. She had a 19-inch waist. And years later, in 1860s. The hat is original, not to her, but the museum owns it. Next, in 1860, this unknown bride.
That is the dumbwaiter. Elias, because the kitchen is in the basement. So Elias installed the dumbwaiter for his cook to be able to place the food in the dumbwaiter and bring it up. And then your servant would be here. She'd take it off and she'd serve you. And after she served you, she'd put it in that cupboard right there behind the, right here. There's a cupboard, which we have dishes in right now. This is called a walk-in cupboard. Because she would put the food in there. You know, this couch does belong to the family. And this is the Baker couch. Of course, we have had it reupholstered, but that couch is the Baker's. That lamp over there, made from iron, is the Baker's. Made from iron from the oven. Now, these two chairs belong to the Logan House lobby. Okay? They are original upholstery, they've never been changed. And this is what your Logan House looks like. Okay? And that's Now, Louise took the original portraits. However, we have pictures of them. So we had the originals recreated from the pictures we had of the original portraits. So I call them the second originals, because, you know, but that is still best. This is, this is David over here. He's the only one that went to university, went to Princeton, of course, a scholar. So he has the cap and he has the right to put his hand in his best because, you know, meant prestige, scholarly, importance. And then over here you have Hetty with a pattern, because Hetty not only loved the garden, she loved to sew. And then of course you have Elias with his, now tuna was a big fan, like a Macy's. That's Mr. Gable there, who founded it, and that's his son who took over from it. And then there is William Murray, all of these were. He's the very first colonel killed in the Civil War.
You're fine.
Here. Bedroom here. Oh my. My exercise. So this was actually the guest room. Okay. You know, when Hetty had her accident, she may sit down in those. Those you can sit in. They're not. Those are not family areas.
Wait, did you see what I just saw? Go back. A point.
Always had little tea parties with their dolls. And of course, you notice the boys' toys are all like heavy metal. These are
Oh no, a doll.
That's what your boys would play with. I don't know what this is. Isn't that cool? I just think it's cool. So alphabet blocks have been around forever.
Yes.
And I love the red books in the bookcase back there. They're hard to see. But they are encyclopedias. So even in the 1800s, they had encyclopedias. They didn't have near as many books as we have today.
40,000.
No, I said